There's something undeniably otherworldly about Keanu Reeves. He moves through life with a quiet grace, untouched by time, fame, or scandal, as if he's seen centuries pass by and learned to walk among us unnoticed. His face, remarkably unchanged over decades, carries a stillness that feels ancient. He doesn't age. He rarely indulges in the chaos of Hollywood. And somehow, he always seems to appear just when the world needs him most. Could it be a coincidence? Or is there something far stranger at play? Whispers on the internet have turned into playful legends, and a theory once brushed off as a joke continues to grow. Is Keanu Reeves immortal? Some say he's a vampire. Others say he's been reincarnated through the ages. But one thing is certain, the mystery surrounding him refuses to fade, and the clues only get stranger the deeper you look. Okay, let's see what you know about Keanu Reeves. He is a Canadian actor, producer, and musician, widely regarded for his roles in action and science fiction films. Born on September 2, 1964, in Beirut, Lebanon, and raised in Toronto, Canada, Reeves began his acting career in the mid-1880s. He first gained recognition with the cult comedy Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, 1989, where he played the goofy and lovable Ted, a role he would reprise in later sequels. His career skyrocketed with the release of Speed in 1994, an action thriller that established him as a bankable action star. However, it was his portrayal of Neo in the Matrix trilogy that made him a global icon. As Neo, Reeves became synonymous with the image of a calm, introspective hero caught in a mind-bending war between humans and machines. He followed this success with another blockbuster role as the mysterious assassin John Wick, beginning in 2014, a series praised for its stylized action and Reeves' intense physical commitment to the character. Beyond acting, Reeves has explored other creative avenues. He played bass in the alternative rock band Dogstar and has even written a philosophical picture book called Ode to Happiness. He made his directorial debut with the martial arts film Man of Tai Chi in 2013. His interests often align with martial arts, philosophy, and literature, which is reflected in the depth he brings to many of his roles. Off-screen, Keanu Reeves is known for his humility, kindness, and generosity. Stories about him taking public transport, quietly donating large portions of his earnings to film crews, and showing deep respect to fans have made him one of the most beloved figures in Hollywood. Often referred to as the nicest guy in Hollywood, Reeves has earned a reputation not just for his work, but for the way he moves through life with grace and groundedness. He's often called the nicest guy in Hollywood, and with achievements spanning multiple fields, it's hard not to wonder how one person can be so accomplished. From blockbuster films to music, martial arts, writing, and even directing, Keanu Reeves seems to master every path he walks. It's no surprise that some fans half-jokingly question the rumors. Is he even mortal? Yes. There's a long-running rumor that Keanu Reeves is either a vampire or immortal. The theory stems from his seemingly ageless appearance and the calm, mysterious aura he carries. Fans have pointed out how he looks almost exactly the same over the decades, barely aging despite being in the spotlight since the 1980s. The idea really took off when people started comparing him to historical figures. One of the most popular comparisons is with Paul Meunier, a 19th-century French actor and philosopher who reportedly disappeared under mysterious circumstances and whose death was never officially confirmed. Photos of Meunier bear a striking resemblance to Reeves, leading fans to joke that they're the same person. Fans were quick to connect the dots. Was Paul Meunier really Keanu Reeves living under another identity? Did he fake his death and resurface in Hollywood decades later? Adding to the fun, fans have dug up old Renaissance-era portraits that also look eerily similar to him. These playful discoveries sparked the creation of a website called keanuimmortal.com, which presents a mock investigation into the theory, complete with evidence and timelines. Of course, it's all in good humor. But the rumor taps into something real. Keanu Reeves seems to exist on his own plane of time. With his timeless looks, quiet wisdom, and almost mythical kindness. It's easy to see why people might wonder if he's more than just human. The theory began as a joke, but like many things on the internet, it snowballed into something much bigger. Obviously, this vampire theory isn't meant to be taken seriously. It's internet folklore at its finest, a blend of fandom, humor, and Keanu's enigmatic charm. But still, when you look at those photos and see how little he's aged over 30 years, you can't help but wonder, what if? Is Keanu Reeves immortal? Or more dramatically, is he a vampire hiding in plain sight? This theory didn't appear out of nowhere. Fans began noticing that Reeves looked almost exactly the same in Speed, released in 1994, The Matrix, released in 1999, and John Wick, released 2014 and ongoing, barely any wrinkles, no dramatic signs of aging, and the same youthful energy. As years passed and other stars aged noticeably, Keanu remained a constant. People couldn't help but joke, either he found the fountain of youth or he's not human at all. The internet didn't stop there. Observers began comparing Keanu to various historical paintings and portraits dating back centuries. Strikingly similar facial structures and expressions in Renaissance-era artwork started surfacing, leading people to wonder just how far back this Keanu figure has been appearing in human history. Even his personal life added to the mystery. Reeves is known for being incredibly private, living modestly despite his wealth, and often disappearing from the public eye for long stretches. He's also known to avoid traditional Hollywood parties and extravagance, which of course only adds to the vampire mystique. His graceful demeanor, calm speech, and occasionally melancholic presence evoke the timeless aura of a being who has seen it all. Then there's his almost supernatural kindness. Stories abound of Keanu giving up his seat on the subway, secretly donating millions to crew members, and quietly helping strangers. It all makes people ask, is he even real? Can someone this good and this unchanging exist in our world? Deep down, there's a strange joy in imagining that Keanu Reeves might be something more than mortal. After all, he's survived Hollywood without scandal, time without aging, and the internet without ever falling out of favor. So, is Keanu Reeves really a vampire? Probably not. But the theory, much like Keanu himself, just won't die. So what do we make of it all? A man who doesn't age. A forgotten actor from the 1800s with his face. Paintings from centuries past that mirror his eyes. A death that was never certified. A life that moves quietly between the lines of fame and invisibility. Keanu Reeves exists, that much we know. But how he exists remains less certain. Maybe he's just a man with good genetics and a kind soul. Or maybe, just maybe, he's something else entirely. A wanderer slipping through time, changing names, mastering trades, touching lives, and vanishing before questions can catch up. It could all be coincidence, or it could be the kind of truth we're not supposed to understand. After all, some stories aren't meant to be solved. Some are simply meant to be eternal.